so happy to be back. Just want to say thanks to Alicia for covering for me because I was dead last week. So I appreciate it. Okay, one sec. Okay. There we go. Sorry, guys. So happy July. I feel like we have a lot going on this month, so I'm excited for it. So just some key dates. We have obviously 6:45 launch happening tomorrow. We have a Portion Fix relaunch on the 6th as well. Coach Summit at Alicia's. Alicia, during recognition, if you want to talk about that at all, you can. July 19th is 6:45 customer launch, and then all month long we have a BOD squad promotion, so we're going to talk about that as well. There's not going to be a team call on the 12th just because I feel like there's a lot going on that week with Summit, so I thought just to make it easier, we would do no team call that week. And then obviously open Zoom every morning for workouts. And then there's also going to be some guided power hours this month as well, but I'll talk a little bit more about that. I'm not going to go through this. You guys know how to hit Success Club and Success Starters. I feel like there's a lot of you at Success Starter month 2, Success Starter month 3. So congrats to everyone that is there. And then, so the 6 a.m. guided power hours are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They're all being hosted by other leaders in our team and then also on Kelsey Fish's team. So that's really awesome. And then Team Summit event I'm looking forward to. We have lots of plans for you guys and I know you'll love it. So I thought we would just go right into recognition and then we'll talk all about what's happening tonight. So I will mute myself and you guys can do some recognition.
Okay, I'll start because I love starting. Okay, so I want to shout out Tyra, who is an official Success Club starter. This girl busted her butt off this last month to reach her goals, and she did it just in the nick of time. I also want to shout out Victoria, who is a month 1 Success starter, and Brooke, just because.
I want to shout out my girl Karina because she hustled hard, got Success Club hit at the end of the month, and I'm so proud of you. Every day she was like, no, I'm hitting it. We're not losing our streak, and she did it. And then Brooke and Charlie, bad bitches. It's been a while, so shutting you out, keeping me on my toes.
I can go next. I want to shout out Charlene. She finally can start coaching tonight, and she's already halfway to Emerald. And also for Summit, I posted on Sean at the Team Empower page. If you guys have shade tents, or there's a few items that if you guys can just let me know because I need a few extra. And then I just sent up a packing list. So hopefully that was all super clear, and I can't wait to see you all.
I guess I'll follow that, because my shout out starts with shouting my coach out, which is Alicia, because anybody that follows Alicia, you would see that she is sharing some very vulnerable things in her personal life right now. And I just find that extremely courageous and amazing. I have known Alicia for a long time from different opportunities where we met. And you are very, very, very inspiring. And I am proud to be on Team Mindful Movement today. Holy crap, I can't talk, guys. And the next thing I wanted to shout out is there's a whole bunch of girls that I'm going to, so I don't forget anybody, link into, they'll know who they are, Team Wildfire, because every single one of you guys also shared vulnerable information with me personally this week, and you're still crushing it, and you're showing up for your businesses, and you're showing up for your personal lives, and I'm just inspired, and it's awesome, and I love it. And my last shout out that I want to give is to my girl Kira, because we are almost ready to get our BOD group launched. So that's awesome. All right, I'm going to shut up now and let someone else talk.
I can go next. I want to say thank you, first of all, Kailana. And I want to shout out Mike, actually. This is my boyfriend, and he finally took the leap to coach. I'm so excited to be making this shout out. He's on the team officially. So I'm shouting out Mike tonight.
Yeah, trio. Okay, now I'm done.
I can go next. I haven't been on a team call in what feels like forever because of work, but a couple of weeks ago, Brianna McCrae became a coach, and she's already been killing it. I'm so happy to have you on my team, girl. I know that it's hard right now, but it will get better.
I want to shout out Maya for just like always encouraging me. It was literally the last day of the month, and she was still like, "You got it. You can hit Success Club." So it's just nice to always have someone in your corner pushing you. There's literally like, don't ever feel like you're running out of time until it's midnight of the last day. Like I've had so many times where that one person has just signed up so late. So definitely keep pushing. And then a big shout out to Alicia for hosting Summit. I'm super excited to come and meet everybody and everyone else that's like helping and planning it and stuff. It's going to be awesome.
I would like to shout out Lauren, Crystal, Carrie, and Sophie. We've been running a BOD group together for the past few months, and they always keep me accountable and keep the group fun and running when we have each other have to take breaks or whatever because life happens. So thank you, girls, for always keeping me accountable and helping to run an awesome group with me.
Okay, I'll go. I wanted to shout out Team Live in Love, Star, Charlie, Emily, Steph, anyone who's not on team call tonight. I'm so excited to be able to run another month with everyone. I love being asked by Star for help. So I wanted to definitely give her a shout out and just Team Live in Love. I can't wait to see you guys, meet you guys at Summit next week.
I wanted to shout out Catherine because she locked in Success Club also the last day of the month. So shout out to Catherine. And then also wanted to shout out Jamie, who is a month 2 Success Starter officially. And I know she'll get it this month.
I'm going to give a shout out to Andrea Reese, who's on here. I don't know if I ever shouted her out. You guys, like, I literally have the worst memory, but she hit Team Builder, so that's super exciting on the road to Elite. So I'm super proud of her.
Anyone else? Okay.
One sec. I want to shout out Alicia for hosting Summit, and I know Shauna and Amber and Audrey, you guys have all been working really hard, and we appreciate it, even though it hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna be bomb.
Love it. Thanks, Charlie. Can I go now? All right, so I will just share my screen here quick again. Okay, so Shelby and I thought we'd talk a little bit about launch strategies, what we've been doing to launch the 645 program. Again, like this is just something you can take into your business, or you can just take some ideas. There is a little checklist here that Danielle posted, so I just thought I'd share it with you guys. I will share it in the team page. I'm not sure if I've done that yet at all, but these are just like checklists to go through if you haven't done so yet. And if you haven't really done a lot of these, don't worry, like you're not behind, you're not gonna miss the launch. It's not till tomorrow. So if we go over things and you're like, shit, I feel like I'm way too behind to do any of this, that's not true. Just take it one step at a time. So promoting it, of course, in your stories and talking about it like crazy right now, especially because it does launch tomorrow, actually probably tonight. And then, so again, I'll post that on the team page, but I just want to share what Shelby and I have been talking about and what we've been doing. And it's actually been working really well for us, and like, especially when it comes to my DMs being like super busy right now, because we're just literally sending out free workouts and asking them for their feedback. So the first thing is that to try the sample workout. more than once and sharing it in your workout stories, and providing feedback on how the workout program, like how you liked the workout program, what's it going to do for you, because that's where you're going to show your people like what you're trying to work towards within this program and what the program has to offer. Also making sure you're talking about it in your challenge groups, going live about it in your challenge groups, offering, you know, the free, telling them that it's in their BOD, to try the challenge or to try the workout as well. Personally messaging all of our customers. We did this weekend. And like, I have a huge list of everyone that I've sent all of the sample workouts to. And it's just like, you're literally just messaging your clients, sending them a DM, asking them if they want to try out the workout. This is just like an example, and offering them the sample workout. That's just a little bit about what I did this weekend. And it was actually really helpful because now I have people who are interested in doing the test group with me, which we will talk a little bit more about after. Shelby, I don't know if you have anything else to add to that.
Yeah, sorry. I feel like we should just like take it back a step. For like people who have never been a part of a launch before, right?
Yeah.
So if this is like your first program that you are launching, basically how it works is first tomorrow, the program is going to become available at the coach level. So people have to be signed up as a discount coach or a coach to be able to access 645. Shauna and I are not starting groups as of tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Tuesday. You can, of course, start a group if you want to, and take everything we're saying with a grain of salt. This is your own business, but this is kind of how we worked out how to do it, because we were like, oh my gosh, the program's launching this week. What the heck? We don't feel like we're ready. So this is basically what we were able to put into action this weekend to set ourselves up for success. So we are starting groups that kick off July 12th. Those are what we're calling test groups. So we are running test groups for existing clients and people who are willing to sign up as discount coaches. This is not something we've talked about on the front end of our stories, because this is something that we're making super exclusive on the back end. So we are messaging, like you could literally print out a list of your customers or go to your back office or your share cart and go through one customer at a time and reach out to these people. And you can say, like kind of what Shauna said. I said something along the lines of like, hey, I'm not sure. I was a part of the test group, right? So I said, hey, not sure if you've seen me testing the program over the last 90 days. But the sample workout's available. I'm looking for some different people to try this workout and let me know their feedback. I tailored these messages so that I could reach out to people who had fitness experience. I could reach out to customers in my groups. I could reach out to girls who had fitness profiles. I could reach out to pregnant women. And I tailored the message to say like, hey, I'm looking for someone who already shares about their fitness or has fitness experience to try this workout and give me their feedback. Hey, I'm looking for someone who's never worked out before, if that's part of our previous conversation, to try this workout and give me their feedback so I can share it with my clients. And basically we're making it this like exclusive thing that we're not talking about on the front end of social media, to sign people up as discount coaches where they'll be a part of this group that's going to be like probably pretty small, maybe 5, 10, 15 girls max, I would even say. But really what we're doing is pruning these girls to be coaches throughout this test group window. So the test group runs until for 2 weeks, right? That window. And so these girls will be like the girls who are behind the scenes doing the workouts. And kind of when they said they were interested, what we said was, can I send you the requirements of what's required to be a part of our test group? And then we sent them information and said, kind of, here's the rundown of the program. To be a part of my test group, I'm looking for, you know, I might ask you to share 1 to 3 workout clips a week. I might ask you to answer 1 to 3 questions about the workouts a week. And so this is like literally setting them up to be coaches, right? They're going to be videotaping their workouts. And the customer launch will happen, and we will have had all these girls' feedback to share in our bootcamp groups throughout this 2-week window. So we aren't even talking about this program being available to customers until it's actually the customer launch. Hopefully that helps to like clarify and give you like the big picture of kind of the steps that we're taking, because even if you started today, like Shauna said, you could still have a massive launch. And that's why you haven't seen us talk about this on the front end of our stories, because we really want these people who are in our test groups to feel like they're a part of this exclusive community, so that we can help them, first of all, get really great results in the first part of the program, and also to set them up so that we have coaches for the following months, right? Sorry if that was really long-winded.
Oh, no, you're good. I also wanted
like the big picture.
Yeah. I also wanted to mention like what's been helping me for this test group. So I found a lot of people were saying like, oh, I only want the accessory bundle, and like that's good for them, but also we want to sign them up with the completion pack to get them that whole bundle, right? So in order to be a part of the test group, they have to order a completion pack to be a part of it, is what I've been saying. And also they get a chance to get that $45 US like money to be rewarded to them just by completing the program, sending in their results, and ordering product for the whole time of the program. So again, that's a great way to sign up your discount or new discount coaches or current customers as discount coaches to get into your test group and to sign up with a completion pack, so you're not getting them saying, oh, I want to get the accessory bundle. Today I've been telling them that they have to order a completion pack. Any questions so far before we keep going?
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then this, of course, is just like personally messaging anyone who's watching your stories or liking your feed posts. You're not just sending them an invite to join you, you're offering them a sample workout. That way you're going to have people actually answering you because you're offering them something for free, right? So this has been my like invite right now. And you're just offering them a sample workout, asking if they want details about it, and then you're sending it to them and asking them for their feedback. Another thing I've been doing too is when I get their feedback from trying out the program, I've been screenshotting it and adding it to my Instagram story so that people can see other people's feedback of what the 645 workout was for them. So again, that's another great way to promote it on your stories. And then of course, sharing transformations.
Also, when we are messaging people and sending them the workout, we aren't just saying like, here's the link. We're saying, here's the link. When do you think you'll have a chance to try out the workout? It's about 45 minutes long. That way I can touch base with you and see what you thought. And then they say, you know, I'll try it by Monday. And then so on Monday, we're going and we're saying, hey, I know you said you wanted to try the workout today. Did you get a chance to try it out? Like, what did you think? Right? And so that way we're already showing people that we are a coach. We are not just going to like sign them up, drop them into the program and leave them, but that we are really here to hold them accountable and that we're going to follow through with it, right? That's part of being professional. And so I think that is like, that's something that I would have skipped in the past as a new coach. And then the next thing is not just saying like, hey, what did you think? But you can ask them also specific questions about the program, right? Like, did you find that you had the proper equipment for it? Or what weight range did you find that you used for the sample workout? How breathless were you? Did you find that you enjoyed the pace of the workouts or are used to something that's a little bit quicker? In what ways did the workouts challenge you, right? Like you can kind of tee up the questions that you want answered for your content on your stories or for your content in your challenge group by asking those probing questions. You don't just have to ask like one general broad question. This person agreed that they would do the workout and give you the feedback. That's why you gave them a free workout. So feel free to ask them even more than one question.
Love that. And then this is really for people who've been a coach for a year, but checking for BOD renewals when people's BOD is renewing so that they can cancel their BOD renewal and re-sign up with a 645 challenge pack, obviously. And then I already said this, but sharing transformations, polls in your stories, use polls like crazy, use the slide thing like crazy, because a lot of the time, if you're just saying like, DM me if you want a sample workout, a lot of the time people won't. So when they have those options, a lot of the time they will at least do those for you. So I'm going to have Shelby explain this because I feel like when I explain things, I'm not as good as she is. So I told her that she had to explain this part.
I feel like we should pause there before we move on. Any questions about launch at all, like launching in general, 645 as a program, how you're going to introduce this to your customers? If you've never been a part of a launch before, or you feel like you've been a coach, but you've never really taken full advantage of a launch before, this is the opportunity, right? We just gave you very clear steps, exactly what we're going to do to have a launch, a successful launch. And Shauna and I both, our best paychecks ever are in launch weeks, whether it's a customer launch or a coach launch, right? And so we want to be able to help you duplicate that, because once you put this strategy in place for one program, it's really just a rinse and repeat, right? Once you've seen success, you just have to take the exact same steps the next time we launch a program too. So we want to make sure that you understand this. You have a clear like 3 or 4 or 5 step thing that you're going to be doing this week to take action on this, and not just sit on today's call and take notes and do nothing with it, right? Because everybody can maximize on this. In terms of BOD groups, I think our team has gotten to the point where it's a little bit too big to do a BOD group, especially just because of, you know, we want to make sure we're providing people with the next level experience. And I know everybody kind of runs their groups differently. So I think the best thing to do would, if you want to be to run it in a group, and Shauna, maybe you have a different opinion, but pair up with other people and run the group together, especially if you are someone in the test group, right? Like you have knowledge and experience that other girls on the team might not have. So maybe you can partner with them and share that with them, right? And kind of let people know what's coming. But in my experience, a smaller BOD group is usually the better way to go, but I don't know, Shauna, if you think otherwise.
Yeah, I find that too. And especially for like the test group, having like the smaller amount of people, like I'm only reaching out to specific people. Number one, my clients that are like showing up every single day so that they can actually provide the feedback that I want.
Right, because I think being picky with this, again, like the whole point of this kind of like progression that we laid out for you is we want these test group people to become coaches. So don't invite people that you don't want on your team to be a part of your test group, right? If you wouldn't share a room with them at Summit next year and sleep in the same hotel room with them, don't invite them to be a part of the test group, because that probably means that you wouldn't want them as someone on your team, right? So we are being picky. So that's just like something to keep in mind. Of course, anybody can do the sample workout, but that's kind of like how we're treating this to really grow our teams and have a pool of coaches to onboard for next month. So hopefully that helps. Any other questions about launches or 645 or what action you're going to be taking this week in general? First things first, make sure you purchase the program yourself. Give it a shot, right? I think we talked about that on a previous call. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised about the program. I know I've heard a lot of people maybe are not sure about the weight training or having heavy enough weights, but really, really remember that this is an investment in your business, right? And how you show up and treat this launch is how you're gonna, the energy that you bring to it is what's contagious. So if you're super pumped and excited for the program, that's going to be contagious to your following base and to your customers as well. So first things first is make sure that you purchase the program tomorrow, because it's really hard to have a successful launch if you haven't purchased it yourself. All right, jumping into BOD Squad. Okay, so Sean and I are super excited about this. BOD Squad is a promotion put on by Beachbody, but we have put our own spin on this to really make it something super duper cool for the team. So Shauna, maybe if you can share the tracker to give a visual. Basically what BOD Squad is the whole point of this is to grow your team. So I know you might hear this and you're like, oh my gosh, another promotion. We've had all these things going on. Promise you, you're already doing these things. If you're trying to grow a team and hit premier or elite or team builder or team leader, these are the exact same steps that you need to take. So really you're just being double incentivized for doing the same actions, okay? So first of all, what is a BOD Squad? A BOD Squad is you plus 10 people in your downline, okay? So it is you, and then anyone that you sign up as a new customer or coach, and then anyone that any of your coaches in your downline sign up as a new coach or a new customer, okay? So if I signed up Shauna, let's say, and then Shauna went on to sign up 3 people, there would be 4 people in my BOD Squad. Does that make sense? Okay. If I signed up 4 people myself as new coaches this month, there would be 4 people in my BOD Squad, right? So it can be anyone that I personally sign up, or anyone that any of my personally sponsored coaches sign up themselves. So if I went to my sponsorship drill down, looked at my coaches and my coaches' coaches and my coaches' coaches, any of those people, and then any new customers as well. So the goal of a BOD Squad is to create a BOD Squad of, there's one tier for creating a BOD Squad of you plus 5 people, and then there's another tier for creating a BOD Squad of you plus 10 people, right? So this doesn't necessarily mean Success Club 5. It doesn't necessarily be Success Club 10, because you could sign up one rockstar coach who goes on and signs up 9 people and you still have a BOD Squad of 10 people. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay, cool. I know it can be a little bit confusing, but basically you have this really cool tracker here where you can check off each person that signs up, whether they're a personally sponsored sign up or someone that signed up in your downline. This is where you want to make sure you're super friendly with your coach back office, that you know how to go to your Monitor My Business and your sponsorship drill down to check on your coaches sign up, and where to look at your new customers to track those people signing up. So basically for the months of July and August, over the course of the 2 months, our goal is to create a BOD Squad of 10 people. We want every single person on the team to create their own BOD squad of 10 people over the course of 2 months, right? So you might be like, oh my gosh, how the heck am I going to have 10 people join my BOD squad in 2 months? But really, remember, if you partnering up with your existing coaches and linking arms with new coaches you're bringing onto the team to help people see success right away, right? This is the same thing that we do for hitting success starters. This is the same thing that we're doing if you're someone who's working towards a team leader or team builder, premier or elite. We want to get those coaches moving right away out of the gate. And this is a really awesome opportunity for us to be able to do that as a coach, or as a team, sorry. So the first tier prize is an Wallace Caesar bobblehead. I know you all want one of those sitting on your nightstand. So I want to see everybody working towards building a BOD squad of 5 people. And the second tier prize is to, if you plus 10, you get the Wallace Caesar bobblehead, which I think is the better prize of the two, honestly. And then the laptop desk, which you can see a picture of there. So really cool prizes, awesome, but also, again, these are the exact steps you need to take to move towards Diamond, to build a team of your own, to build that team cycle bonus where you're going to start to see that residual income, to build towards team builder, team leader, premier, elite. These are the exact same steps. So not only are you getting the prizes, but you're moving your business forward and growing your income, okay? Even without the prizes, this is a really awesome incentive. Now, to take this a step farther, Shauna and I, as leaders for any 5-star diamonds and above, got offered, hey, if you can partner with your team and have 20 people on your team build a BOD squad of 10 people, we're going to give you a free mixed bike. Okay, me and Shauna are like, sweet, we can get a free mixed bike. But actually, we're in Canada, so they're going to give us the cash money, which is like $1,500 Canadian. Shauna and I have decided that if we each hit it, we are going to raffle off our bikes to someone on the team who built a BOD squad of 10 people. Okay? So $1,500 cash for you to be able to go buy a mixed bike once they're available in Canada in September. All you have to do is build a BOD squad of 10 people and your name will be in the draw to be eligible to win bikes. So there's 2 potential bikes going out on the team. And we have the course of July and August. And then at the end of August, we'll do the draw for anyone who built a BOD squad of 10 plus people. And their names will go in there to have the opportunity to win the bike, AKA the cash money, so that you can purchase your own mixed bike. Does that make sense?
Questions?
I know. This is something that we want you to print off the trackers and track it yourself because we want you to know exactly where you're at. This is part of being the CEO of your own business, right? We want you to log into your coach back office every day. That's like a really great habit to get into because this is going to be building your team. So it's a habit you want to get into anyways to make sure that you're checking up on your coaches and helping them, right? So we want you to keep track of your own BOD squad tracker, but once it comes down to the end of it, of course, because it's like such a huge prize, Sean and I are going to go through and manually check everything, double check, and we'll also get emailed updates from Beachbody, so we'll be able to track where each of you guys are at. Do current coaches' new enrollments count in your squad, or is it only the new coaches in your squad? Did you have that in the FAQ, Shauna?
Do you mean like new?
Like if I have just like a coach and she signs up like someone now, but she's not like in my BOD squad yet because I signed her up last month. Would that count, or does it have to be like my coach I sign up tomorrow who signed somebody up?
So your existing coach doesn't count, but your existing coach's new signups count.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like say if I wasn't a 5-star, I signed somebody up tomorrow, that still counts as part of Shauna's BOD squad because I'm part of I'm not part of Shauna's BOD squad on her tracker, but my new sign up would be a part of Shauna's BOD squad. Got it?
Yeah.
Prizes. First prize, or go quickly over prices. Prices are posted in the team page. We posted all the different package options. So make sure you go in there, save those to your phone and check them out so that you can send them to your clients. There are promotions, so the packages to get started are still on a discount. And remember that if someone, obviously we want people to purchase the completion packages and challenge packages so that they can be eligible for the 45% or $45 cash rebate if they complete the program, when they complete the program. But if they just signed up in June, they do have that 50% off code for the accessory bundle as well. customers count. Any new customers or coach, think of it, right? Like your BOD squad is like your BOD group. So pretty much anyone new who you add to your BOD group, and you probably run your BOD group with your coach, right? Most of you. So anyone that you add to your BOD group pretty much counts as long as they're new. A new customer or a new coach, even if it's, again, if I'm Shauna's coach and I send somebody new up, that counts as part of Shauna's BOD squad too, because we probably run our BOD group together. That's a kind of an easier way to think about it, I think. There is an FAQ, so we'll post these trackers and we'll post the FAQ so that you can read through all the questions in there yourself if you do have any questions. Sean and I are versed in it, and also we have a video that explains it. It's pretty cheesy, but hopefully that can help to understand too if you need to like hear it more than once, because I know for us it took a minute. We were like, okay, what does this look like? But hopefully that helps to clarify things. And if you have a customer that you sign up, you're like, does this person count? Does this person not count? Just send it to us and we're happy to let you know like if they count or not for sure. But make sure you print out that tracker or screenshot it on your phone so that you can track, because you have all of July and August to make this happen. But our goal is for every single person on the team to be entered into this draw for us to give the bikes away. Who's excited about MX bikes? I'm pretty stoked.
Wow. I'm excited. Thanks for explaining that,
Me
Shelby.
too. Oh, sorry, shut up. Me too. I'm excited.
Good.
Me three.
Oh my gosh. No questions?
Excited to meet everyone at Summit that's going.
I know, me too. There'll be a lot of people.
I think the other thing too, just in terms of like announcements, is even if you aren't able to make it to Alicia's for Summit, I know it kind of sucks, right? Like I know I have to work too. So I get that the FOMO is real, but make sure you tune into Summit anyways, right? Because there's so much happening with Beachbody right now. There is so much happening. And a lot of the announcements have already been shared, but what's going to be shared at Summit is how we're going to execute on these announcements that are happening. We're going to have more details on the bikes. We're going to have more details on upcoming program launches, on the live interactive classes. And also there's a ton of training if you haven't been to Summit before. So if you are a brand new coach, this is the opportunity for you to immerse yourself in everything that is coaching and know like what you're running towards. I went to Summit as a brand new coach 2 weeks into coaching. I had no idea even what Emerald was. I was at Success Club 18 and heading to Emerald because I just didn't know that it was that easy until I went to Summit and saw how easy it was and saw like, oh, this is why I want to be an Emerald coach and Diamond coach and 2-star Diamond coach and 5-star Diamond coach and Elite coach. And it just helps to give you that big picture of what everything means. So make sure that you tune in live to every opportunity that you get, even if it's like through your AirPods, or you catch the recordings, which will be available afterwards, to stay up to date on all the information, because there is so much and you will learn so much if you watch all of the videos. And then next year we'll all be there in real life and it'll be great.
Where do you see the recordings after? I feel like maybe like the champions page, or
they'll also be in the coach back office, Grow My Business tab.
Yeah, I think that's where they put it last year, right?
Yeah, and it'll probably be also like an announcement of breaking news once you sign into your back office to direct you there as well.
To answer Audrey's question, it's very pressing and I feel like I need to answer. I will for sure be giving a dance lesson.
Good Lord. Oh, sorry.
Brooke will be walking to Summit.
Can't wait. Awesome, guys. Well, thanks for coming tonight. I felt like I hadn't been on a team call in forever, which was only a week, but I'm going to stop the recording.